Here's the bike I'm riding. It's a little muddy right now, but oh well. Again, that's a Dual Sport Ultra from MS2 Bikes. I put the bags on. Nice, give me a little bit of storage where I can put cameras and microphones and all that. And then the cockpit, I have up the GoPro camera and the display for the motor. Actually, I need to turn that off for a second. Give it a break. It has hydraulic brakes on it, which hydraulic disc brakes, really nice. Just one finger's all it really takes. And then the Bafang 750 motor on it. So I'm down at the Ann and Roy Butler hike and bike trail in Austin, Texas. I was going to take you guys for a ride around the lake. It's about 10 miles around. This is part of the Colorado River that I'm going over now, which forms the lake. This is the Colorado River in Texas. It actually starts in Colorado City, Texas. And that's where it got its name from. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But we're going to be 100 today. People are kind of coming out in droves. This is also the Rot Rally weekend. There's 10,000 motorcycles coming to town today. Have a big rally at the Exposition Center. And I think we'll go over and ride with them a little bit and maybe film the parade that they have. It's the longest motorcycle parade in the world, supposedly. The Exposition Center is 7 miles away from downtown Austin, and they have a parade from the Exposition to downtown, and when the first bikes reach downtown, they're still leaving the Exposition Center. Got bald cypress trees on the right here. I really like them. They got that nice, delicate kind of feel to them. Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful morning. The birds are singing. The lake's a little high today. Usually not water there, so that means the lake level's up. Yeah, everyone tries to come out and get their exercise in the morning before it gets to be 100. Yeah, starting to see downtown. I got here in 1978 and there was just hardly any tall buildings downtown. There's 2 tall buildings. Everything else was maybe 2 to 3 stories. Hardly anybody lived downtown. Now they're putting in a bunch of high-rise apartment buildings. That's the Gingka Building over there that the crane's up on top of, the tallest one. I'll show you why we call it the Gingka Building when you get on the other side of the lake. It's really cool, I like it. I like when they just don't build big boxes, you know, they put a little architecture into it. It's the Lamar Street Bridge. And this is the Falugur pedestrian bridge. Coming up onto the train bridge. Lots of bridges. Well, I'm using a Sennheiser lapel microphone today. I put a little foam ball onto it. I did some testing last night. It seemed to work pretty well in the wind, so hopefully it's working well now because I'm moving into about a 10-mile-an-hour headwind. I do love riding an e-bike, especially uphill. It's just so great, you know, it's like having an Olympic cyclist behind you, and whenever you need a little extra boost, you tell them to kick it in. I also have a throttle on this model, so I can really kick it in. This is the First Street Bridge right there. Coming up to the Congress Street Bridge, which is interesting because 1.5 million bats live underneath of it. Half the year anyways, they go down to Mexico in the winter. I have to come down here at sunset when they all come out and film that for you sometime. It's a new little walkway that is built. It just opened like last week. It was a rickety wood one before. On your left. It's like here, if you come to a hill, give her a little extra boost. Right on up. There's some artwork. Check this out. A few bicycles. Wow, I wonder how long it took them to put that together. Down by one of the boathouses, there's a really big sculling lake. A lot of colleges come from all over up north to come down and practice in the winter down here. Same thing with the bike teams, a lot of them come practice. Out to the west of town, we have a lot of big rolling hills that go for hundreds of miles. I've never been all the way around this. I've never been on a lot of this because I have a really bad knee and I can't ride a regular bike for very long. I was in a really bad motorcycle accident when I was a kid. Almost killed me, but blew the back of my kneecap off. So I've been limping and in pain ever since then. But the e-bike is the game changer. It allows me to dial in how much I can do, and when I start to go too much, I just increase the help the bike's giving me. Wow, look at this baby carriage. Must have about 3 of them in there. Out there fishing, lots of fish in this lake. Bass would probably be the one they're going for. Largemouth bass. And maybe some catfish. I grew up on the East Coast next to the ocean, and I just never could get used to eating freshwater fish. It's not the same. And here we come up onto I-35 bridge. where I'll put my little boat in sometimes. A little electric boat I take out on the river. Let's see, there's the hike and bike trail over there. This lake was built in 1960 as a cooling pond for a power plant they used to have downtown. And then later on they put another power plant in. We'll go by in just a minute. But they removed both the power plants and kept the lake. They used to run the drag boats right down here. 200-mile-an-hour boats back in those days. Now they're doing about 260. Well, these trees are nice, the shade. I was wondering, how bad it would be, because I knew I'd be heading into the sun going this direction. I was saving the other side for you guys on the way back, and a better view for the sun. I really like watching everyone else's bike videos and e-bike videos from around the world, showing the places where you guys get to ride and things you get to see. Kind of blows my mind a little bit sometimes, especially watch the ones in England when, they're riding on the wrong side of the road, the right side of the road. I guess all how you look at it. Watching bikers going across the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. That's pretty crazy too. It's mellow here in Austin. It's becoming a more and more bike-friendly city. Austin's motto is keep the city weird, so it's keep Austin weird. That's, it kind of fits it. This is down where the second power plant used to be, and they removed it, and they made baseball fields and reclaimed the area. I'll put a link in the description to a Google Map link where you guys can zoom in on the lake and check it out if you want to. Not really sure where I'm going. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. I think I take a left. I take a right. I should be able to find it down here. Hopefully. Let's see. Yes, this looks like it right here. We still have a little bit of electrical distribution stuff down here. Yeah, I'm not going to see as many people at this end of the lake. At least not this time of day. Thank you. I think the big thing, riding e-bikes, just be respectful of the other people. Don't go crazy. This bike, if I unleashed it, I could be going 35 miles an hour right now, but what would that do? Get all the e-bikes banned from hike and bike trails, and that would suck. That's a big part of why I have this. I mean, I rode motorcycles for 30, 40 years. I had a motorcycle. But you can never come out on these kind of places with a motorcycle. It's a whole different experience. I think it's over here. Yeah. Little skinny trail here. Hope no one's coming the other way. Well, this is the dam that creates Lady Bird Lake. It was named after one of the first ladies, President Johnson's wife. Well, this will be a good test of this mic in the wind because it's blowing pretty good right here. Straight into the headwind. I'm doing 20 kilometers an hour right now. So whatever that is in miles per hour. Not that much. That's nice. Nice breeze, nice soft ride. I have a full suspension mountain bike, or actually it's a dual sport mountain bike type. It's a dual sport Ultra from MS2 Bikes. It has a Bafang 750 motor on it. And basically has two modes. One's eco mode or street legal mode. That's 20 miles an hour throttle only, 28 miles per hour pedal assist at 5 different levels of pedal assist. And then it has sport mode where it'll do 35 miles an hour throttle only. There's a range of about 30 miles on throttle only. Most of the time I'm pedal assisting and maybe a little extra throttle on a bigger hill. I just love how quiet this thing is. Let's see, I must go to the right. Let's try this. Never been here before, so who knows where I'm going to end up. It's kind of part of the fun of it, you know? Get to see something new. There's another e-biker. Here's one of the causeways, the boardwalks that they just built. Hey, cool, we're out on the lake. There's some big ones coming up ahead. They spend millions and millions on these things. They didn't think ahead and build the path back in the day when they could have. So they had to come back later and build these to get around some of the properties. When they decided they wanted to try to connect the whole system, which is nice. It turns it into a hub. You could ride all over Austin from this hub. Just take the different little branches off of it. And here's the next one. It's a little longer. I never quite get that. Wearing headphones, playing music, riding a bike. You know, it sounds kind of cool, but you're just oblivious to what's happening around you. It's just, it's kind of crazy in my eyes. Doing a little work on the bridge. This always feels like you're flying down here, but I'm actually only doing 22 kilometers an hour. Okay, 23, 24. This is the longest one. Joe's Crab Shack. You can come down here and eat some seafood right there on the side. Starting to get a shot of Austin now. There's that lady pushing the 3 kids again. It's got to be a good workout. Boy, I really like it down here. It's very cool. It's capturing the temperature of the water. The water temp's pretty cool because it comes from Lake Travis up above. Well, there they are doing yoga over there. They'll get in the shade. Back on, let's finish this loop out. About 3/4 of the way there. So one other thing you may not know about me is I'm a Google product expert, which I'm one of the YouTube help forum TCs. And so because I'm one of the YouTube help product TCs, it puts me into the Google product experts. And one of the things, every year they bring us out to headquarters and do meetings and stuff like that. But I have video conferences with YouTube, about 3 a month. And I have one this afternoon, so I have to get home in a little while. So I'll make that. There's that tight corner again, drag the brake a little bit, nice and smooth. If I tried to come around that without dragging that brake, it would buck me as the motor started to kick in and I had the wheels turn tight. This is kind of a neat little deal. Instead of going straight across the street, they bring it into this little bullpen thing just in case there's a bunch of cars coming. You can wait. And then we cross over. So then I still got to make that tight turn again. And we're rolling. On your left. On your left. It's like, you know, you can kind of see how the flow goes. This is Barton Springs inlet to the lake. And you can see the water's just dark blue here. This is all aquifer-fed water. You zoom in on that link that I'm going to put in the description below, you'll see dramatically different in the color of the water. And that water is like in 68 degrees year round. Even in the summer, it feels freezing cold when you dive in. You know, it'd be 100 degrees and you dive in that, and it's shocking. Usually there's some geese and ducks hanging out here. You know, then a few swans. No, not much around right now. On your left. On your left. Thank you. Little train tracks right here. I'll come down and ride the little train for you guys sometime. I always try to pass people on the left, even if, you know, might have a chance on the right, just because I figure if they get scared, they're going to move to the right. And we're back. First time ever around the lake. Well, thanks for hanging with me, guys. Sure to send me videos from around the world and where you're at. You can link them at the bottom of this video, and I will leave that link there for you. Thanks.